In the last few videos, I walked you through how to do the basics in Onshape, creating sketches, creating assemblies, extruding, and we're going to do something fun with that. Puzzles Inc. is a toy company, and they want you to make their next toy. It's a puzzle, and it's called a puzzle cube. All a puzzle cube is a small cube like this that can be broken into smaller pieces, and these smaller pieces fit together in a very specific way to make this finalized cube. So if you look at it, it's kind of like you take a Rubik's Cube and then you combine some of the pieces, some of the squares. So these are the tiny unit cubes, and they come together to form the overall cube. So Puzzles Inc. gave us a few details to follow for our design. So the finished cube must be 3 by 3 units. What does units mean? Well, each of these blocks is a unit inside the Rubik's Cube. So that's 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units. This is 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units. So that's a 3 by 3 by 3. Additionally, each small piece must have 4 unit cubes in it. So if you look at this purple piece, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at this green one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get the idea. There also must be at least 5 pieces, just like we have in this picture, and the final design must be made and assembled in Onshape, like what we've been doing. This video is going to talk you through a bit about how you could approach this. There's really 2 main ways. So the first way is really similar to what we did. We were inserting smaller cubes into this bigger assembly, so if I wanted to turn this L into a little bit different piece, I could insert a cube, hit the check mark, left click on the fasten, then I left click on this face, I could turn and left click on this face. It forms together how I like, so I left click on the check mark, and then that could be a piece right there. But I gotta make more pieces. So in Onshape, what you can do is come down here, click this plus button with the left button. I'm gonna left click on create assembly, and that makes me a new assembly. It's blank. I'm gonna right click on that. I'm gonna move this out of the way, and then we're gonna go to rename. So once I click on rename, I'm gonna call this one piece 2. And inside of piece 2, I want to bring in some more cubes. So I'm gonna put together 1, and say we want to insert 4. Let's do 4 cubes. Hit the left check mark. So remember how these are loose and I want to fix it? I'm going to right click on my cube, hit fix. I can see over here the icon, it shows that it's fixed. And then when I insert, they stack up on each other, so I'm just going to pull these cubes out. So there's all 4 right there. Now I want to make some kind of shape. It can be anything. But no one side can be more than 3 long. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit fasten, click these 2. Looks like one disappeared, so I'm going to click the flip button. There we go. Now I'm going to add another one. And I know I'm going kind of fast. If you want, you can go check out the assemblies video, and I show in detail how to do this. And then I'm going to add one more right there, right there. I have to click this again. Okay. So actually, I think I'm going to add one more piece just to be cool. There's a cube. Click on fasten, click this face, flip it. There we go. So now I have piece 2, and I have piece 1, and I want to have somewhere where I put those together. So the place that I would do that is in a new assembly. So I'm going to go and left click on the plus button, left click create assembly. I'm going to call this one final cube. And inside my final cube, I can also, instead of assembling the base cube, I can insert assemblies. So here I have piece 1. All I did was left click on assemblies right here. I can click on piece 1, put it there, click on piece 2, left click, put it there, and then don't forget, come over here and hit the green check. So now I have both of these pieces just kind of floating around in space right now. I need to affix one of them, so I can right click on it, hit fix. So now I can't drag this. There's the icon right there, and I can drag this one around. What we can do is attach this somehow. So for example, I could go fasten between that one and between this face and this face. And so it moves just one. It looks kind of weird, but whenever you hit the check mark, it fixes it. So this could be the start of my cube, and it's kind of hard to see. Might have to play around with colors some. But this doesn't break any rules, because if you look at it from this side, if you look at it from the front, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same for this side and for this side. Now, let's say I didn't fasten it there. I'm going to go to this and I'm going to delete it. So I should be able to drag this around. If I wanted to put this face to this face, this would not be okay. And the reason being, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes in a row right here. And that's breaking a rule of 3 by 3. So I can't do that. So as you're building it, just watch out for that. Alright, in the next video I will walk you through the alternative method for doing this and then show you how to change these colors on these pieces so they're easier. Thank you.